Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing? Wow, I'm so glad to be making this video today. So I'm going to be sharing with you some businesses that you can start with little or no capital. I won't say without capital because there are some businesses that you have to start maybe with little capital, but probably with little or no capital. Before we go into that, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the like button, click on the notification button so that you can always get notified when I post a new video. And this what I want to be sharing about business that you can start. It's not something that I might just be able to share one today because I really want to go into detail so that you will understand and you can go and try it and then share with me. Okay, comment, tell me your experience. Okay, and like I always say, I'm a believer, and I believe when you pray to God about things, definitely eventually God opens your mind and opens your heart to those businesses that you can do that will bring profit to you and you find fulfillment in it. Okay, so straight up I'm going to be telling you about some businesses that you can start without or with little or no capital, and don't forget subscribe to my YouTube channel. Help a sister. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment, click on the like button, and tell people to check on this channel too. They are going to be learning more. They are going to be learning, please. And let's go straight right into it. I don't like to bore. I don't want to bore you with those introduction. Let's go straight into it. Number one business that I'm going to be sharing with you is because I'm also doing it. I'm not going to be sharing with you some things I don't know. Something I know. I am also doing it, and some of these things some of them I researched on and I found out that people really make profits from those businesses. Number one, cleaning services. Cleaning services. I want to start with the regular cleaning, which is the residential cleaning, the commercial cleaning, the cleaning in general, minus clothes. Okay, cleaning in general, cleaning of post-construction cleaning, post-construction cleaning, and every other kind of cleaning when it comes to event centers and offices, cleaning general. So I'm going to be sharing with you my experience and how I've been able to use this, and I see that it is very profitable. So you probably don't even need much capital. You don't even need capital, depending on the kind of person. Me, then when I started, I didn't have, money. Truly, it wasn't about the money for me. It wasn't about the money to start. I knew I needed people. I needed clientele. That was what I needed. So my husband is an engineer, so he has an experience already. He knows people. An engineer, he's not there when they finish the work. Usually, he's not on the finished work. He's always probably the architect or the contractor that gets to know about the finished work. So sometimes he gets involved in it. Sometimes he doesn't have a say when it comes to the cleaning part of it. And some, they will tell you they don't need. They'll just probably go and call all these abukis to help them clean it. So my husband introduced me to some people. He introduced business as a business. So he introduced business to people, and one of his colleagues called me up. The first job I got, he called me up and told me about a client that he was working with before. It was the architects and probably I guess the contractor as well. So he did they've already finished the renovation of the house. So he called me to come and do the cleaning. Then I sent him a bill. Before I sent him a bill, I had to contact someone that I heard is also into the business to send me an invoice, a template of an invoice. So I got the template. With the template, I was able to do a very professional invoice. If you need it, you can send me a comment and tell me, probably you send me your email address so I can send it to you. So I got the template, I used it, sent it to him, we negotiated the bill, and voila, I got the job. That was my first cleaning job. I think that was probably almost 3-4 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. I got a cleaning job. I was so excited. Over 3 years ago, I was so excited. Then I was still nursing my first child. It was probably, I think, 6 months then. So I was so happy. I think I billed him 70K. I really made a lot of profit from it, seriously. And the job is really rewarding, especially when you have clientele. And there are 2 ways to it. I'm going to be sharing with you everything juicy about it today. I won't be able to share the other businesses in this video, but I will share it in the other videos, which means you need to keep watching this channel, subscribe, click on the notification so that you can get it, you can get to know when I drop the videos. So let's continue. Then from there, when I got the job, I was so happy. I knew people that I could call to join me in doing the job. I didn't have a permanent staff, of course, because I just started. Until now, I don't have a permanent staff. I just call on people. When I get jobs, I just call on people that I know that are good at these things, and I train them. Sometimes I train some of them that I know they don't know much about it. Cleaning is, especially when you're doing it as a business, it's not just cleaning. Like you clean your house, sometimes you can leave some spots and just let it go. But when it comes to you doing it as a business, you have to be careful to know. You need to know that you just don't. How do I put it now? You just don't clean. You need to do it. Every detail needs to be touched. Every corners need to be touched. So that's what will give you a edge over other people that does this cleaning thing. And when I got the job, in the bill, there's this clause in the bill that the client is supposed to pay a percentage of the total amount so that I can get a deposit, So from the deposits, I bought the tools that I needed, just the little tools that I needed to start. And we cleaned within 2 days. The reason why it elapsed to the second day was because they were still working, so it affected the work we were doing. So we had to chill sometimes, and so we had to go back the following day. And then I paid off the people that came to work. I think I called just 2 people with myself, 3 of us. It was just a 3-bedroom flat, and we were done by the second day. And I even from there, I won't tell you if I need to be sharing with you something that happened. God just used the woman to the excuse me. They were actually moving from an apartment to that place where they just renovated, and they were supposed to. They didn't want to move some things from their old apartment. So she found out, okay, because I took my son there. She was like, oh wow. Then she called me up some days after the cleaning. I was almost surprised. I was like, oh, there's nothing wrong. She said she wanted to give me some gifts, and she gave me so many children gifts, and till date, I'm so glad, I'm grateful for that opportunity, And like I said, we cleaned, and I made a lot of profit from it. If you want me to keep share different experiences, you have to check my other videos. I will share the other experience that I had when cleaning, when I started this business, and the jobs that I've done so far. And the other aspects of this cleaning is outsourcing. It was one of these days that when I already introduced myself to some people. I'm doing the business, so I'm doing the business, so you know, and there was one particular woman that I know. She's like a mother figure to me. So she called me up one day and I was like, she told me about the outsourcing part of it. Like, why don't I want to do it? Like, when you get a cleaner for people in their houses or in offices, get a permanent cleaner that will keep cleaning for them. Then you negotiate price, they pay to you, you pay the person, and you take a percentage from it to pay the person as well. And it wasn't easy to start with. Both the general cleaning things, it wasn't easy. I won't tell you, it's getting clients, because people always believe they can clean, especially when they have one house girl doing it for them already. They feel they don't need you, but you need to be able to sell yourself that what you're bringing to the table is beyond this. And like I always tell people, if you make it all about the money, you might not get clients, because most people feel cleaning is something easy, they can do it as well, and they don't want to even employ someone else to do it, except probably from their cleaning for their regular house girl that does it at home. So there was a time that I had to sell myself to one particular person. I made her realize what I'm going to be bringing to the table. I'm going to be doing detail cleaning and all. So she gave me a try by allowing us to clean once. We cleaned once, and by the time we were done, she paid us more than we bargained for because she was surprised at the things we touched. So that's one of the things. Then eventually from there, I was able to get a regular cleaner that cleans their house for them, and that's how she became my client. So that's what I'll be sharing with you today. Guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, love you guys. Mwah!